Jersey Sports Zone is brought to you by Rothman Orthopedics.
What's going on, everyone? Jay Cook here for JerseySportsZone.com. The coronavirus pandemic has put a halt to everyday life in New Jersey, but that doesn't mean our student athletes have stopped working. I'm joined today by Vicki Enright of Indian Hills High School and Christian Schmidhauser from Don Bosco Prep. These two young adults are doing everything they can to help out frontline healthcare workers in Bergen County, one of the most impacted areas in all of America. What kind of work are you doing with your school to help frontline healthcare workers?
So I'm actually the president of Varsity Club. It's a club held at Indian Hills that's we not only encourage and help support the sports teams, and we run the pep rallies, the winter and fall one, but we also try to help the community in some way. So anyway, I've always wanted to be a physician, and recently I wanted to do orthopedics and really help out athletes, but I wanted to currently help our physicians going on right now and how they're dealing with it. So I came up with a fundraiser. We joined forces with the Parent Athletic Committee here at Indian Hills. We are collecting funds and donations to purchase meals for local hospitals. So far, we've donated to Hackensack, Valley, and Holy Name and Teaneck. In the works, we're also trying to do Chilton, both St. Joe's, Wayne, and Patterson, and we're looking into Morristown as well, in addition to helping out some local nursing homes.
And Christian, that goes right back to what you guys are doing as well. Tell us a little bit about what you were doing and the connection with your mom to the COVID-19 pandemic.
Well, so for me, at least, I'm doing research and looking at different ways that we can help out the community. And although in Morristown and other hospitals, they get food services, Bosco reached out to the football team, Miss Libby. She reached out to me and my mom and see what she can do and support to help my mom and other moms during this pandemic at the hospital. So she delivered meals to my mom at the hospital and it helped out.
Obviously, there's no secret that Bergen County is one of the most hard-hit places, not only in New Jersey or in the East Coast, but in the entire country. Did you guys feel an extra sense of responsibility, knowing that you both have influences in the healthcare world, to go out and do something extra? Vicki, what pushed you guys?
So actually, both my neighbors, one's a nurse at Hackensack who's on the COVID-19 task force, and the other one's a nurse at Valley. I had spoken to both of them, and they had mentioned how tough the days are mentally and physically on all the workers, not necessarily just the nurses, but the doctors, the technicians, and other staff, whether that's food cafeteria workers or also any of the other staff. So I love baking. So I started sending stuff with my neighbor to Hackensack every time she went to work, whether it was a plate of brownies or a plate of cookies. I wanted to do something bigger and really help them out more.
And my mom, she was a nurse, and her stories of just how challenging it was, just mentally and physically, just took my pride of being a healthy kid, and I took that and I wanted to help out other people. So I reached out to different hospitals and I found ways that I can help benefit them and serve food donations and that stuff.
You guys are going out and trying to take this extra step, and you're doing so with your school communities rallying around you, right? You're not able to see your friends every day. You're not able to see your teammates every day, but the school communities and these athletic teams that you guys are working with, they're helping out and going the extra mile. How refreshing is that?
It is actually really cool. It's nice to see all the sports teams, not just one individual team, as I'm a former member of the girls soccer team. I've had some of the coaches reach out to me, thanking me, and some of the teachers. We almost have a website similar to Facebook but for Indian Hills. So I post on there how much money we've raised, and it is pretty cool. People comment and be like, "That's awesome! Keep it up." But it is the best part about the whole thing is dropping off the meals to the hospital and seeing the look on the nurses and the doctors' faces and how grateful they are. The whole thing it's indescribable.
And Christian, how refreshing is it for you, especially such a big community at Don Bosco, to see them rally around the hospital your mom works at and specifically helping out a cause that's related to her?
Well, Don Bosco's brotherhood, and it's really showing a lot here. My friends reached out to me and asked if they can help out in many different ways. The football team has reached out, the baseball team, and just the teams are just rallying around, and we're keeping that brotherhood like together, even though we're not on the campus, but still like we're together as one in the heart, and it just shows a lot, and it's really helpful and beneficial.
Christian, how can people reach out and help the cause that Don Bosco is looking to continue helping out?
Just by donating food or going down to local hospitals that are dealing with it. I know Teaneck was hit hard, and so was Valley, but so is also every other New York City. Everywhere was just devastated by this pandemic, and I think if like we all rally together, we can all just help feed and all the nurses and the doctors.
And Vicky, especially people in your area, Bergen County, around Oakland, how can they directly get involved with what's going on at Indian Hills High School?
So, as I mentioned earlier, we're doing the fundraiser with the Parent Athletic Committee, or they're also known as PAC. They can head down to ihhspac.org/COVID-19 fundraiser, and we're accepting any monetary donation. We deliver the food, so there's no, after your donation, you don't have to do anything further. We are just under $10,000. I looked earlier this morning, but our goal is 15, and we do want to expand to multiple other hospitals as well.
Vicky and Christian, thank you guys so much for joining us and helping tell your stories because there's no question New Jersey's certainly one of the hardest hit places in the entire country. You guys both, please stay safe and continue doing some fantastic work. Thank you for joining us.
You as well. Thank you.